Hello everybody, this is Commander Strain and welcome back to Armoured Warfare. After a recent glut of 0.19 Russian PTS videos, today we return to the 0.18 live server and start my new Mercenary Mayhem series, where I feature and highlight some of your fantastic games. Today we have Brasscase, who has a career, is actually a tank commander in the Turkish army, and his normal work environment, well, it's the Leopard 2A4. But today in Armoured Warfare, he'll be playing the Tier 10 American XM1A3 main battle tank. So here we are on the Narrows map. It's a Tier 8, 9 and 10 game, and as you can see, Brasscase has deployed his vehicle towards the left side of the map, covering the 0, 1, 2 and 3 line, and the rest of his team, well, most of the rest of his team, seem to be heading towards the 7, 8, 9 line. There's a Sphinx slightly to his right, just in that nice little spotting position, but pretty much Brasscase is on his own for the start of this match. Then let's see what he can actually do. Now, I don't know what he was doing here. Maybe he was looking at the mini-map, but he kind of wrecks these little bits of structure here and the tree, but he's pushing over on his own. Sphinx, again, on the road behind him, not giving any support at all at the present. Now, he's just pushing over the top of the rise. Here he is, seeing if he gets shot at. No shots, no spots. Looks fairly clear. Now the Sphinx has pushed over now from that spotting position. He's coming up on Brasscase's left, taking the other slight little road over this area here. And again, nothing. No TDs at the back, no MBTs there, so Brasscase pushes over the hill. You see the wreck of the crashed tank there, now pushed into the water. I hear some smoke going, but I didn't see anything come out of Brasscase's tank, so it may have been from the Sphinx behind him. Now he's pushing up all the way around here. Sphinx is now aggressively pushing on his left. Another Sphinx is thinking about coming over, but primarily it's Brasscase and one friendly Sphinx. Now Brasscase's team are 2 tanks down, and this is a lovely shot. Spots an M1A1 Abrams, gets a nice little shot onto him. Turns around. He's now looking left towards the Abrams, but he's also keeping a track on his right. Turret often is switching around, looking at what's going on in the middle of the map. Again, 175, he fires left there. Abrams on 175, but the 2 Sphinxes are going after him. So Brasscase now leaves the Abrams alone. The Sphinxes take him out, and it's now 12-13. So now here is Brasscase. You can see Sphinx in the middle. Lovely shot there. 972 damage on that Sphinx. He bounces a return shell from something from the middle, and it's looking an interesting game. Now, a lot of people moan about the lack of aggression in some instances on MBTs, but you can see how the enemy team aggressively pushed down the 7, 8, 9 line. But Brasscase did make that aggressive move over the 0, 1, 2 line. So, you know, bravo to him for that. A little bit of backup from Sphinxes, but he is pretty much on his own. What he's doing here is angling and using the mobility of the XM1A3, trying to get key shots off at the vehicles ahead of him. And you can know he's been spotted. He pops some smoke there, takes another random shot, but no good. But look at how he moves. He's getting to cover, using the trees, using the rocks to cover his lower plate area. Lovely shot there on, I think it's a PLO1. Nice 630 damage. But he's in a position where he can be quite engaging on the enemy. It's 10 versus 10. Lots of enemy vehicles out there. Nice aggressive push there. Oh, he's aiming, looking for that Leo 207 140. What a lovely shot. You know, for me as an average player, I probably wouldn't have taken that shot or even hit that shot. But Brasscase, he knows his tank, he knows the gun handling of this vehicle, and he definitely knows what he's doing here. Now, he bounced there another shot on one of the enemy vehicles, but not too bad. So he's up to 4,369 damage. Just aiming again. Oh, I think that shot went crazily wild on that Challenger. But he's in a good position. He's able to get snipe shots across. Team are only 1 tank down. Just even the score now with the PLO1 destroyed an enemy PLO1. And that Challenger 2 is now Brasscase's primary target. And you see how he's aiming. I'm trying to use the sniper mode as much as I can to show you the sort of slithering shots that he actually has to take in order to start getting this damage. Lovely there, and that's his first kill. Kills a Challenger 2, 671 damage. And now his team is 6-5 up. But this game is by no means a foregone conclusion. He is going to have to work fairly hard. Takes a random shot towards where the cap circle is. No connection there. And as you can see, someone on his team is insulting him terribly And sometimes you do get this in Armoured Warfare. You get it in any sort of online PvP game. But Brasscase is playing a concise, controlled, aggressive play. Moving when he needs to move, using cover when he can, and getting damaging shots in. So now we see over there's another enemy tank being spotted. Brasscase gets spotted himself, so he's pulling back. Getting into these little undulations and dips, using the actual terrain as good cover. Switching his vehicle around. He's seen there's some enemy vehicles that have pushed down the 0-1-2 line. And Brasscase is pinging the minimap as well, indicating what he's looking at, what he's covering, and what concerns him. So definitely some outstandingly good minimap awareness. And there we go, one of the enemy players down. Here's the Doral, probably one of the best MBT players I've seen in this game, and a fellow Armoured Warfare streamer. So Dennis, the Doral, you're an awesome bloke, my friend. Alas, Brasscase, I think, well, maybe he will get the besting of you here. Anyway, we're 4 versus 4. The Doral is coming up. Brasscase is trying to get a shot on the enemy vehicle there. He's got cover from the rocks from Dennis. And look at that. Oh! 1,132 damage. He did a critical hit on that Leo 2A7-140. And there you go. The Doral gives him a nice ha-ha. And you'll see a good job from him very soon. There we go. Dennis, you are an awesome player, my friend. Make sure you guys go check out the Doral's Twitch stream. Definitely worth watching. So, anyway, back to Brasscase. 4-3 up. Aiming here. Takes a shot. No pen there, but he's up to 6,172. His APS takes out an ATGM, I think, from one of the enemy Sphinxes. He's aiming there. There it is. Lovely shot. 758 damage, and he takes out the Sphinx, and that is kill number 3. So now we've got a 2A7-140. The two friendly Sphinxes are harassing him. Lovely 910 damaging shot into the 2A7-140. And Brasscase is again using the terrain. He's got great gun depression in his vehicle. There's rocks, there's grass area, and the Sphinxes are causing the enemy 2A7-140 a lot of problems. He had another shell into him. So now it's a 2v2 situation. It's Brasscase and his XM1A3 and a PLO1 versus an enemy XM1A3 and a Leo 207-140. And there's the XM1A3 from the enemy team. He was in the cap circle. Brasscase knew where he was. A lovely shot there. 838 into the driver's hatch. I think he damaged his gun as well. So great work there from Brasscase. He's now pulled back, using the rock. You know, maybe some of these moves are something that I would never do, but Brasscase has the confidence to play this vehicle well. There he goes, aiming for the cupola shot. 193 damage, and that's kill number 4. So it's now Brasscase on 4 kills versus a Leo 2A7-140, who's on 6 kills, and this is for the game. Now he's just pushing there. He draws the 2A7-140 into taking a shot, and look how he turns and he moves, and he's now using this little bit of building as a little bit of cover. He's got great gun depression here, and really playing fantastically well. Trying to push round, trying to draw the 2A7-140 into making another shot. He gets spotted again. So he knows the 2A7-140 is coming close. There he is. Aiming. Takes a shot, fires, bounces, pushes up, straight up. Gets into the nose of the 2A7-140. And there we go. Here it is. Lovely shot for that final killing blow. Brasscase, an absolutely entertaining game. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed that victory as well. So let's take a look at the post-game stats. Brasscase did 12,243 damage. He got 5 kills, 5 assists, was awarded the Ace Tanker and the Gold Medal, and earned 6,708 base reputation. A real class act, and he really shows off how to play the XM1A3. Thanks, Brasscase, for popping into my Twitch streams, and thank you very much for sending me that replay. And remember, guys, if you want to see your replays featured at some point on this channel, the email address is in the video description below. Thank you very much again, Brasscase. Take care, sir. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you've not done so already, don't forget to subscribe. Also, take a look at the links below and give me a follow on Twitch and Beam, and you can also check out my Patreon page. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.